So, find that and getting inside of one bomb, then no problem. Then, cosmic name digesting.
But you said they may eternally live in that plane.
Eternally, yes. Eternal. What is eternal there? Equilibrium, there is some science. Like that, their position.
Like what?
Sand. Yes,
Sand.
sand. Sand is the marginal plane. That will be below that. Then rumble.
So there's no stability there.
No.
And because it's...
They're melted. They're melted. That means they are unconscious position. We can say unconscious. And unconscious, eternally unconscious like that. Then they are not getting any opportunity to feel, to think.
Feel
nothing is there. But it is within that conscious body. We are what seeing there when mother's womb, some child. He has some feelings, really thinking, but he cannot express, and also very tiny feelings like trees. Trees have some feelings. When you will cut his branch, he will feel, but no expression. You will see like that. And we Hari-katha.
So there will definitely, those souls will definitely come out from there.
Not definitely. Sometimes Je onne Aravinda ko vinitto manino, this word, telling he is not getting properly that. He's thinking I have got.
Yeah, so because of that, they're not fully situated.
He is thinking I am eating milk.
Condensed
milk. But he is not eating condensed milk. He is eating that rice powder.
জিজ্ঞাসা করছেন এরা ডেফিনেটলি পড়ে যাবে
এরা definitely পড়ে যাবে.
They will definitely
inevitably. Just because it's not their constitutional position, they must come out.
They have not got.
But when they will come out,
yes, they will definitely slow down.
Come out. They not got there in the first got. They are not got there. They are thinking. Manila means thinking. They are thinking that we are now vimukta. And it is true. Yeah, when you will go to North Pole, there is, you will see a specific gravity becoming much less in North Pole. But you are not going out from North Pole to other planet. And their attachment is very tiny attachment. And naturally they are thinking we are now vimukta. But they are not happening. That position they are not getting. From North Pole, top of the antenna, they are falling down.
So equilibrium means not liberated.
Not liberated, and they are not got. In equilibrium, they have not got that position. Vimukta manina stoi
But they'll still fall from that. So from that situation, they will also lose.
Yes.
And that was his point. His question.
There is so much austerity they are taking, and after that, top of the antenna they are going. Parampadam, that is Afaljana, the Parambom Dham. Tapo Padantatan Anadrita Juswala and other chance not getting through devotional or fuse. Devotional fuse not getting and falling down.
That was your first statement, Maharaj. Without some connection with devotion, you can't get anything.
No. That's Deity study also. That part.
So when will they, from the position of equilibrium, when will they?
Saints of Sadhani Roti form. Krishna Bhakti Binata Ditanare form.
Yeah.
Oti Tutshaval, Krishna Bhakti Binata Ditanare form. Without devotion of Krishna, they cannot give proper result. They need you not really get proper result. Your number will be deducted from your quality. And if there is, you are attached with devotional something like sadhu sangha, like nam sankirttan, like some activity, devotional activity, and mainly they are very helpful in sadhu sangha. And if not, then nam sankirtan. But nam sankirtan also not properly happening without sadhu sangha. Only one question always giving us hopeless position sometimes. We sadhu. Really, to get a sadhu is very difficult. Sadhu is not so easy to happen. But sadhu also must be a little powerful sadhu. Otherwise, my karma not will be dissolved, which is absolute. Very difficult to get a pure sadhu. Krishna Bhakta Niskam. First, he free from lust. Niskam. How to eat shanta. Free from desire. Not only lust. It is desire. Okamo, Sanbokamo, Mukukamo, Darodi. Timpino Bhakti Jogena Sajeta Pushantara. He may be Okamo, he may be Sanbokamo, but he may be Mukukamo. Desire. But with strong devotional activity, he will get uplifted. Otherwise not.
And that is the 5 types of liberation, like Sayuja Mukti.
Sayuja, Sarukko, Sanikko, Sarukko, Sasti, Sarukko, Sasti, Sarukko, Sayuja.
Those also only attainable through bhakti?
Bhakti, sometimes they are attending. No, attending. Achieving. Accepting. Sometimes devotee accepting that. But Sadhya never, they are accepted. Sadhya means with the Brahma. They are merged in Brahma. It is the Brahma Loka. It is Brahma. Brahma means effulgence of Lord abode.
He's asking that 4 types. That's getting through devotion. The others.
4 times.
Oh, no.
That's what you're
My
asking.
question then is Sayuja Mukti. How did one get Sayuja Mukti?
You're saying, Jadi, if the 4 types are coming through devotion, then through what is coming Sayuja Mukti? Bhakti Dara Chaprakar Pavajache. The Sayuja Mukti kisi dara?
So some connection will be devotion.
Right.
Connection will be with devotion. Otherwise, not will get sadhya. And that devotion may be 2 kinds of active position. You are seeing Krishna in front of you. You cannot tolerate Krishna. But influence of Krishna's name or others will give you some rescue position. That it happens, Sripad.
And Maharaj, it seems the examples given of Sayuja Mukti are Shishupal, Laghasura, not very palatable things.
They are marching the effulgence of Krishna. That's finished.
But the Gyanis who are trying to get liberation, they are going to that point of Sayuja Mukti.
Yes, Jnani going to the Sajjata.
And is that position eternal? They will be situated there eternally?
Eternal means forever. They are living that position. Can give that Tripura Vinasa. They are living. Merge to the light. Then while going in no, I do not know is the one. Merging to the light was finished. Light merging to the light. He is also light and merging to the big light. Then I
For one who is merged within that Brahman, said if some sadhu goes there,
sadhu must be there.
then he may get sadhu may pull him out from that position.
All these sadhu that must be one word appear.
Had too much sugar.
Well, very deep.
Also, Srila Sridhar Nandam Bar the Nekano Kaivalya Nishtaraku. Saving us from that.
Sorry. No, they're wrong.
But I can understand.
This is usually not the same as here. Here, there's much finer.
Others wants to say that he is a fraud. But actually, activity is like fraud.
Well, you can say that Prabhupada said he was a fraud.
I cannot say.
Also, Guru Maharaj said, Yatamat Tatapad. Then my path is Guru Maharaj said, I spied on him and I abused him.
Yes, that is also a path.
Very difficult. He is telling, I come
It is not what it's
1 month Christian. Next month, I have done sadhana and become Muslim.
So he also became Muslim.
Yes, he told.
Oh, okay.
And there, everyone telling like that. Hey, he is like a mad. I become Hindu. 1 month I become Muslim. Then when I was Muslim, I'm cutting the head of Hindu. Cut it.
well, yeah.
Then when I'm Hindu, I'm anti-Muslim. So what is religion? This is the question.
Okay. Yeah.
I become Hindu. Okay, you are Hindu. Then you are not cooperating with anyone.
Now,
Your practicing life is completely different from other religion. Then you become Muslim. Who is not taking your Muslim? You're cutting his head and telling it in chat, or it is telling, yeah, this is religion.
yeah.
Whichever one man, he's thinking like that, like crazy. But too much crazy can't say like that.
That's one.
Religious activity, what you will say religious activity. Religious activity, always mistake.
I'm going to go to the
Nowhere it is written. Even who is the devotee of Hari-katha, that Ram Prasad, etc. They are telling you will give boli in sacrifice, not goat. Give your own God.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are telling like that. Anything you can do. Anything you can eat must be the prasadam of Krishna. Anything you can do sacrifice for Krishna. And anything you will give to others, that's also for Krishna. Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Then we shall start. First, the Mahaprabhu's appearance they want to show. And after you can see that, then we shall discourse something about our programs and missionary work, you can say. And this Narayan Guru Mission, I'm giving so much thanks to them. Always they are very merciful to me and giving me chance to speak something about Krishna consciousness.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Pleasure. I was talking with the show. I was thinking Krishna about how Krishna Maharaj that she had waited until people felt pain, but all the people without Krishna consciousness, single merit and interior self-sense syndrome. She had waited until people if Krishna himself faced this would be the call, the only will let pressure be possible for all people. With this consideration, it raised himself, he promised him to cause their Krishna to descend, began to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, with 12 CDs and watered the Ganges. By loud cries, he invited Krishna to appear, and his repeated invitation attracted Lord Krishna to descend. Krishna, 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 Krishna. In the month of January in the year 1406, of the Sangha era, Lord Krishna entered the bodies of both Jagannath Mishra and Sakshi. Jagannath Mishra said to Sakshi, in a tree was called close to the source and also from my source and spirit up. I therefore understand what great Kaswatsu was thinking first. And Sakshi had told her husband. Yes, I also see wonderfully brilliant human beings in outer space. As if in friends. After this conversation, both husband and wife were very jubilant, and together they rendered service to the house of Shambhala. Thus, in the year 1407 of the Saka era, in the month of February, on the evening of the full moon, a desired auspicious moment appeared. Considering this Rahu, the black planet covered the full moon, and immediately vibrations of Krishna, Krishna, hurry, inundated the three worlds. In intervals, dresses, and other gifts, she was astonished to see a newly born child, for she appreciated that except for difference in colors, the child was directly Krishna and both with himself. She blessed the newly born child by placing fresh grass and paddy on his head and saying, I let you die. Dressing themselves as the wives of Brahmanas, all the celestial ladies, including the wives of Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Lord Dashinadra, King Indra, and Vaisishta, Rishi, and Rama, a dancing girl of heaven, came there for his gifts. The wife of Srivas Thakur, his name was Malini, accompanied by the wife of Chandrasekhar, came there in great happiness to worship the baby with paraphernalia such as vermilion, turmeric, oil, fused rice, bananas, and coconuts. Oh no! I wasn't okay with that.
Well, you got an introduction. Yeah, Andrew Dave.
Dude,
In this way, Mother Santideva and Abhinav Mishra, having obtained a son, who was the husband of the goddess of fortune, had all their desires fulfilled. Their house was filled with riches and grains as they saw their beloved body of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu day after day, their pleasure and peace. In his first childhood pasture, Lord turned upside down while lying at his bed, and thus he showed his parents a mark on his lotus feet. When the Lord tried to walk, in his small footprints the specific marks of Lord Vishnu were visible, namely clad, thunderbolt, conch shell, disc, and fish. Seeing all these marks, neither his father nor his mother to understand these footprints they were. Thus, struck with wonder, they could not understand how these marks could be possible and unknown. Jagannath Mishra said, "There seems strong heavens." Krishna is with the child, is with the is like the solid bone human. He's playing within the room. Sachi-mata also saw on his lotus feet all the marks that were visible on the floor of the room, and she called the Jagannath Mishra. When Jagannath Mishra saw the wonderful marks on the soul of his son, he became very joyful and privately called for Nilakara Chandravati. There are 32 bodily marks that symbolize a great personality. There are 32 bodily marks which symbolize great personality, and I see all these marks on the body of this child. He has all the symptoms of Lord Narayana on his palms and soles, and he will be able to deliver all the 10 worlds. He will preach the Vaishnava calls and deliver both his maternal and paternal families. In the future, he will pretend to maintain all the 3 worlds. For this reason, he will be called Vishwambar. After hearing Yuvavar Chakravarti's prediction, Sakshinath and Jagannath Mishra observed the amazing festival of great joy, inviting all the Brahmins in their lives. In this way, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, out of his closest mercy, made his advent in the house of Sachdev. The Lord Chaitanya spread resistance to anyone who was various explanation of his presence, and thus such mercy retained the lotus feet of the Lord.
Hari-katha.
What are you doing there now? I'm very proud of the body why he thought that it's okay.
Please cook.
Yeah. Program or not. So this is Krishna Bhakti.
Krishna Bhakti.
Only come back.
Moving.
To the eyes.
And what that Uddhav told Sudevi Bhimika, who will research with Veda and what? English? Who will
Investigate. Investigate.
investigate inside of the Vedas? He hardly get some trace of Lord Krishna. Like Radharani Srimad Bhagavatam. Shama Chamalang Prabhade, Samala Chamang Prabhade, this type of some conversation we can see in the Vedas. And we are collecting from their essence as Krishna. About Radharani also, we are collecting from Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavan Hari-katha. Janno Vihaya Govinda Prito Jamana. But no name of Radharani there. Radhita or Naya Radhita, like that. Some indication. And some principal gopi. This type of indication is there. But who is that principal gopi? Not written in Bhagavatam. Guru Maharaj said for that. Everywhere we can feel Radharani's presence there. Everywhere. But unfortunately, it is beyond the capacity of the rishis, munis, only who have much hankering for Krishna Lila and Ballo Lila of Lord Krishna. He can trace them. Something can trace. Brahma Gita, who is telling what sloka, who is telling there. Bhakti Thakur given some indication. I heard, I not read. But Srila Govinda Maharaj read it. But many of Western devotees have read it.
Excuse me.
But I not read. Smararito Upamantri Mannata Mannabhata Madhupakita Bhavanhu Maspisan Jishapatra. This is starting. Mannata Mannabhata tell other things, not to tell love, affection. And love and affection. Not to tell about love and affection, tell other actually. We know what is love and what is affection. Dharnata Munnavata. অন্য কথা বলো শুনতে পারি এইসব and Buddha was very much fast on his tongue and any surprise. 3 what else? In English, shock. 4. Mahaprabhu applied in Atmaram Sloka. Explanation, fine explaining Atmaram Sloka. This way he divided the meanings. Shocks have some place. Astronists have some place. Then surprise have some other place. Everyone have some own place. If you can apply properly, you will see the beauty of that sloka. And Mahaprabhu is giving that teaching class to Atmaram sloka, which way you explain Bhagavad sloka. This is the process. 61 type of Bhagavad sloka. Explanation, 61 type of explanation. Give. Mind must be controlled and in position. Otherwise, you cannot do anything good. You cannot feel also. Manushastu para buddhi. What I told buddhi? No.
Yes. You're still with the mind.
Yes. I was
Senses and mind, you're now coming to buddhi.
Yes. A madman have mind, but intelligence is not working properly. Then he also cannot do proper anything. But intelligence mixing with mind, that can do reasonable. Otherwise, his what? Any direction can go. It will be unreasonable. Then intelligence is over the mind. Above the mind. Manushyastu para buddhi. And buddhi lighted by Atma. We cannot see the Atma because Atma covered by illusion. Buddhi, intelligence, covered by illusion. Then we cannot see the Atma. But by the light of Atma, we can see everything. And given Srimad Bhagavad, there is one example. The no raju rupasthana sajosna bhasite khali aham matya bhasitaya svabhasa purushugara. In the sky, we can see by the moonlight, there is so many clouds in the sky. But because there is
The moonshine.
covered by cloud, we cannot see the moon. But moonlight showing in the sky, there is cloud. This position comes lastly. Then when cloud will be clear, then we can see Atma. This our Sangha given Srimad Bhagavad Gita is not. And Mahaprabhu said, Cheto Darpana Marchanam Bhava Mahadavarni Nirvapano. Cheto Darpana Marchanam means mirror. There so much dust. Life after life, they are geometry.
It's being deposited
Over the mind, over the intelligent. so much dust. That dust necessary to clean, then we can see the mirror and there my own face.
You said once, Maharaj, that the soul has capacity to see himself.
Yes,
That's why it's called self-realization.
but until that, we cannot see ourselves. And we can see other way, that is realization through our intelligence. If we have faith to our scripture, then we can do that. Scripture said this, Guru said this. If Guru is also, what is that? And then the scripture said this, we believe. We must live within faithful plane. Then we can feel it. But direct feelings, looking like mirror, not possible until cleaning it. The best. Then what's our honor? It is in Srimad Bhagavad.
Description of the brain.
He says in description that the Bhakti and this local written there.
Oh, yeah.
No, question.
Very beautiful.
Sajasna Bhashikirtani. Ahalmatya Bhashikaya. Svabhasha Purusho Yasa.
Like
The Atma, light, giving light, then everything is lighted. But Atma is powered by the cloud. And we cannot see Atma, but we can see the cloud in the sky. The reason is we are seeing this. The sky is covered by clouds, but cannot see behind their moon existing or sun existing. Here, the best said, moon. Rupa means moon. We cannot see the moon because it is covered by cloud, but moonlight showing in the sky. There are so many clouds. But knowledge and power, everything existing, willing, feeling, thinking, everything existing within Atma. But we cannot deal direct with Atma because in the middle there is illusion. There is dust. Many things you can say that way. Nora, you question now.
When you have some realization of that Atma, you'll feel joyful, Ananda.
Yes, you see the Atma. Atma is so. Mr. Shaputra, he's a part and parcel of ecstasy. Then he will feel own beauty, own charm, love, affection, everything. Feelings will come to him.
Star Devat Pasati Kastidana. Star Devat Pasati.
Yes. All is master. Ashtavat Shakti Kastidinam. Ashtavat Bhagati Taseo Chan. Ashtavat Nikanam Sinoti. Sundar. Vedanati. It is miracle for us if you see our Atma existing in the heart. But if someone will feel it, can feel, who is clean, clean by the influence of holy divine name of Lord. he will be watching stand or sunrise or actually
Amaze.
All of those.
will. I do not know English. I am getting all this help from my friends.
You're free with English now, actually. Sometimes one or two times you want a better word. But you're now free with English.
Trouble with English, there's so many words for the same.
Yeah, well, he's already a scholar in Sanskrit, so you know. He can swim in the English Ocean. I told him.
Souls in the material world, they all eventually go back to the spiritual world.
What was the first word?
All the souls. Living entities.
All the souls, all the jiva in this world. In the end, finally, will they all go to?
Go back to Godhead.
Go back to Godhead. Does every soul finally, at some time, go back to Godhead? Shit. Is it?
Yes, it is indicated in the scriptures. Yeah. When they will be clean from the illusion, they will be in spiritual plane. Godhead means London to India, not. It is existing everywhere. Here also. You are seated here, you will feel you are existing within spiritual plane.
प्रत्येक जीव था अभी
Yeah, obey bola jabe na. But who will get?
वही कथन है वही जवाब चाहिए
Who will get the help properly from spiritual level? What coming down here? He must go.
You can't say every soul is going to have that.
He will be in that way.
Even who gets the help, they must get it.
The soul must be clean. What is the course of mercy? What is the meaning of course of mercy? Causeless mercy. You are seeing someone dying in the road.
Yeah.
You feel it's a little water, he will get life. And you are giving water to him. He is getting life. It is causeless. You are not his trained or family or anything. But you are melted to see his situation. You have given your mercy to him. This is causeless mercy. A mercy of Lord, causeless mercy. That is another matter, actually. Sometimes some king coming to visit someone country, province. Before it was, now maybe sometimes happening. There's some very respectable personality coming to visit your country. And that time, for his honor, you are giving release from the prison house. So many prisoners, they are getting release. That is called causeless mercy.
Pardon.
It was not settled before. And not, it is ready to do. But suddenly happened. The John Kennedy come and giving you some release from your prison house. It is causeless mercy they have got. The incarnation of Lord, when coming, appear in this material world, that time causeless mercy also getting so many conditioned souls who appeared. And so many conditioned souls have got that causeless mercy because Mahaprabhu appeared. Well, last I told it. And that They have got liberation easily. Liberation means established within their service work. You see, I'm coming from 5 minutes. What to read the books, chant the Hari-katha Mahamantra, and try to negotiate with your Guru through letters and other, but into no other way. But books with you can read the books. And if you have much affection to Gurudev or Param Gurudev, you can realize their advice through books and do that type of activity. And chant the Mahamantra. Try to chant without offense and regular basis, and negotiate with some email or postal something, really communicate, and if possible, come to about a Mahaprabhu, level 3, level 2. Yeah, you will get some. Anyway, you try to get some association. If it is not practically come through the man to man, then through books, and yeah, that is the only way. That is the movement we call the book. In that meeting, Nityananda Bhattare, Rago Bhavani, Shiva Salvane. And Nityananda Sachimata, when proving something of her, and we remember Nimai, and Nimai immediately go and take. Sachidanda forceless. Sachidanda Rago Bhavani. Nityananda Nocturne, Shiva Salvane. 4 places. Eternal Mahaprabhu present. Yeah, see, yeah. In meditation of the Chindananda, they are also Mahaprabhu showing his activity. And Mahaprabhu shown to Ramananda Rai is Raj Mahavav Pahila lekin tumah chalna si Swarup Devyami dekhi tamasya Gopal Sammukhe dekhi yatawar Kanchana Panchalika Tal Gaura Kanchana Tamar Sadbog Kata Mahaprabhu bolen Mahaprabhu told Iwan Mahabharata Iwan Fiya then someone where I was, but with this time, and towards still we were hiding. I broke the one child of hiding me. More I didn't get not for you actually. I don't know what we'll do. If Krishna not really play, they devotee. But what will it be? No job. He will become Brahmo. And becoming Brahmo, it must. But good. Anyway, it is not food, not palatable. Then Krishna becomes Lila of Krishna. He cannot stop the activity. Because through power and powerful, both together, but and power's activeness cannot stop, then naturally it will be pastimes of. Well, Krishna has a divine play. Vaikuntha janitu vara mudhuri tatrapi rasu samaj. Why Mathura is better than Vaikuntha, higher than Vaikuntha? Because in the Vaikuntha Lok, there Narayan is in the center, and around Narayan all, everything. But there is no part. That means there is no pastimes as Lord Leela. But human form, this is the highest and best form of whole creation. And if anything will take Narayan, then go through that pastimes. This word is very higher in Srimad Bhagavad as Krishna Lila. Krishna is Rasa Lila. That Rasa Lila of Krishna, Rasa Lila not Vishnu or Rasa Lila not Narayan or other incarnation. It is Rasa Lila of Krishna. But when Vedam Baz praising that Rasa Lila, he told Bhakti, but the movie is done to Vishnu. They are not to mention the name of Krishna. That was Maharaj. He wants to show the Krishna and Vishnu is same. But that was. Rashi no Shate Krishna Rupam Tresara. That the ecstasy, the pastimes of ecstasy, that is taking the higher thought. Vikrinitang Prajabadbhuti Vishnu Kamare. Shraddhanito Avasrinata Samadmayit. Fast is always, that's it, yeah. Fast is always careful. For Krishna Lila. And wants to be good for everyone. I do not want to make any mistake to represent Krishna. And for that, the best mention the name of Vishnu, not Krishna. So today going I had.
That's okay.
The Pashala is very careful when he is writing Srimad Bhagavatam. Once he is chastised by Dev-Goswami, again do not want to give, wants to show his foolishness. Then we are very careful. Otherwise, you don't Christmas this morning.
Idam Krishna Shiram. Idam Krishna Shiram.
I can manage. I can manage. And why not with the best? That is not a question.
Yeah, that's right.
But question is this. Yeah. Making careful to everyone. You must. You have your heart and you are reading. Be careful for that. It is. Our first times of Lord. It is not the first time of our book. Karma theater. He is in this book, and it is in his play. But the best, but he didn't use that one. Because he have no doubt. No doubt. The Krishna and Vishnu is different form. We have doubt. The Krishna is covered by, and Vishnu is living in that. Narayan. Vishnu living Krishna, no, Krishna living Krishna. But Vedapatis have no doubt. And he used between the who he done the Vishnu. Sundar to all the Srila Govinda. This sloka we are discussing are our benefit. But someone nonsense can use this for his own benefit. And for that, he given next sloka and cause us
Caution.
caution. Naita samatari jatu.
You want to?
Well, Manasapi, he addiction.
How much?
Manasapi means never think a second in your mind. You are the enjoyer. Never think. Krishna can enjoy. Because Krishna is the enjoyer. But you haven't, Lord. I haven't enjoyed. Okay?
Thank you.
You are a servitor. You can start. This is your push. You can supply enjoyment for Lord Krishna. Manasapi, he Ishvara. That you'll be permanently destroyed. Yatharum Drogiyam. That Shiva can drink poison. You have that capacity. Others can drink the ocean. You have that capacity. But you are not drunk Shiva. You are not Avasta. You are in Jiva soul. And never will think you are in Gaya.
So if you don't have the Shraddha and we don't really have the Bhakti, that Shraddha is not there.
First told that. Then back the think, oh, I made much mistake. Everyone can represent, oh, I am Shraddha. I am this, I am that. I have put back to Krishna. I can do this. I can hear it. I know. First you pass this examination, then come. And examination very heavy. Yeah. Let's see what taken. Poison, ocean full poison. And Augusta taken whole ocean. Then if two, and shower both. What is he called everything? Doing some tapasya. And ocean disturbed. That is only that. So I kind of thought, to take her to leave. But it is not, actually it is not story. It is his story. History. Not only stories.
Maharaj, Bhakti Thakur mentioned something like this, that the descriptions of the hellish planets of the Bhagavatam are imaginary. Correct? They're imaginary. But Srila Sridhar Maharaj took the opposite side. He said what is described in the Bhagavatam must be real. And used that as support when supporting, and he used as an example the seemingly imaginary stories that were composed by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Those must have reality behind.
One cause. And for that Guru was told truth. Guru was told truth, Bhaktivinoda Thakur not told lie, but not told truth. But Guru was told truth. That is cause. In the time of Bhaktivinoda Thakur, like Bankim Chandra and others, Ishachandra Vidyathakur, Bankim Chandra, and
Ram Mohan.
Yes, mainly Ram Mohan. They have criticized Krishna Lila. And they try to prove their own way. Everything is imaginary, everything is all sexualized. When Bhaktivinoda Thakur made his book, one day book,
Sri Krishna Sangita.
Sri Krishna Sangita. Bankim Chandra wrote Krishna Charitra. And I like many Bankim Chandra wrote Krishna Charitra and Ramon. If you go to Srila, there is something. And Bhakti Thakur, it is in the inside of scripture. That is called Bhakti. Interpolation. Interpolation.
Yeah. Right.
And Bhakti Thakur says, if it is Prakrit, that's also will be this way, not that way.
Mm.
And for that, Bhakti Thakur can come down level and make them correct. If you go in down level, come this way, not that way. What way you think, that is that way. And for that he composed Krishna Sandhya. But Guru Maharaj is not necessary to be challenged with others. He told truth. And what truth told Mahaprabhu, that told Guru Maharaj. Srila Mahaprabhu and Guru Maharaj is same thing. But there is no other disturbance. But preaching Srila Bhakti Thakur disturbed by so many teaching plant.
Each night, like poison,
Poisonous.
hiding levels, poison levels, and vicious.
Yes. Then Bhakti Thakur first removed the teaching platforms. Then he made base for others. And now we can play there. He was the corrector. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Rectifier.
Rectifier. He was rectifier. He born for rectification of Krishna Lila and other things and protect them from the Soviets over there. And it was not position of Guru Maharaj. Position taken Guru Maharaj and Mahaprabhu's position. Mahaprabhu said, all the word of Bhagavad, it is form of Krishna. And Mahaprabhu and Guru Maharaj had got it. First Mahaprabhu said it, Chaitanya, everyone knows. But more than that, the Vishwanath Chakraborty, Baladev Vidyabhushan, and Jiva Goswami. In Krishna Sundar and other books, they are one word of Srimad Bhagavad. They cannot miss. Understand what I'm telling?
Think so.
One word of Srimad Bhagavad they cannot miss. As Jiva Goswami said, if one is mistaken,
Yes.
then Nanda Maharaj must be there, another Krishna. It is not written anywhere. But Bhagavad not telling lie. Then Bhagavad was told, Krishna born in Nanda Maharaj's house. It is truth, he born in Nanda Maharaj's house, not Kamsakara.
Right, and transfer its person.
Understand? Then he had necessarily another boy, twin, one girl and one boy. Otherwise, Bhagavad one will be lie, and Bhagavad never will be lie. Because that's what they're very conscious about Bhagavad. Doubly conscious. Then he never used one word mistake. And other places, they are also Nangati or Brahman. That not
Yashalinde Parambro?
No. It is rather than back. Clear. Devotees clear. Sometimes that devotees follow from what you do like. And I follow now. Everybody said, oh, you push up on the guy. Push up on the guy. And there must be twins, otherwise it is not possible to life. And also, Mahaprabhu said, Vrindavan Prita, just how much it may let Krishna know. The level of transcendental. But this, everyone not getting that inspiration from Tirtha Guru, whose mind is clean. He sometimes getting the instruction of Tirtha Guru. I ask it personally to Guru Maharaj. Because it was my also one suspicious question. Who is Tirtha Guru? Guru Maharaj said every time Tirtha Guru not coming to us, and who is very clean minded, really wants to know what is it religion, etc. And some inspiration coming from above level to him. Decision, he will take decision, but the inspiration can come from Tirtha. But all time not. Our chitta is molding the entirety in their Tirtha Guru. The action is not prominent. Hari Krishna, Jai Maharaj. Jai Mamai Ki Jai. All this. Yes, it will be removed. Yes.
Maharaj, when Krishna is saying Matasmatir Ganamaponam Cha in Gita, this is, he's giving that knowledge, remembrance, forgetfulness, but
You tell that sloka, then I can understand.
Sarvasya Chaham Redi Sami Vistya.
I am going in the form of tea to everyone's. Sarvasya Chaham. Cha.
Bring the teapot.
Then first necessary is a little tea. No, and you. They are explaining that way. Someone. This is joking. Sarvasya Chaham Sto Bhakta Smriti Jnanam Apohanancha Vedascha Satvaid Ahaveva Bintu Vedanta Veda Videva Cha Aho. I am living in the form of everyone's heart. Otherwise, in the form of Paramatma. There. And Bhakta Smriti Jnanam. What consciousness, what active consciousness we are seeing in the form of somebody, that also coming from my light. This wants to say, Bhakta Smriti Jnanam, Sriti, Sriti, Buddhi, everything. Tulsi, Mati, Titi, etc. Everything coming from me. But me means my light there. And whole Veda, they are representing me. Krishna said, me means I am Krishna. And Sarvashtra, Vedashtra Sarvairaham, Eva Vettu. They are searching. But to whom searching? They are searching to me. And everything. Everywhere showing my existence. This is the meanings.
So does that mean that he's saying
No,
in a general way, he's just saying that I am the light of all jiva souls, or
yes,
he's
my light, jiva souls light, and everything is.
So that verse doesn't really indicate that he's interacting with us.
No,
Giving.
No. Okay. He is telling her is something good, something this, something that.
Right.
Everywhere you are seeing, that is he. He is there. His presence is there. And Mahabhagavad is looking at. Who is Mahabhagavad? He is looking at this boy thrown one stone to me. It is that boy's action. It is not action of that boy. Both is that Babaji walking, and little boy there throwing the stone, and he is telling Krishna, you are doing this wrong with me. I shall tell to Mother Yashoda, and when she will chastise you, you will understand. This is Mahabhagavad Darshan. Mahabhagavad can say this. Who have that vision?
So we can think that Krishna is directly interacting with the Mahabhagavad. But
Mahabhagavad, he is thinking direct action of not thinking, he is feeling. Also, it is Krishna without Krishna. Nothing happened. This boy, why throws stone to me? Then he is sure, 100% sure, it is words of Krishna.
But in the case of the general devotee, no interaction is there.
They cannot feel it.
No.
Actually, devotee was is very conservative, not preservative. What? Conservative.
Conservative.
Devotee word.
Easily used.
We are easily using.
Cheaply used.
Yeah.
Cheaply. Maharaj. But every one, we are not devotee. Actually, that position we have not. But we want to be devotee. Always we are telling that. We want to be devotee. But devotee person is high position. Because devoted, then he is devoted. Devoted to Krishna means he is everything merging to Krishna. Even his activity also merging to Krishna. He is devoted. If he is doing anything wrong, that wrong also going to Krishna, and Krishna rectifying that.
That's your 10%.
10%. And he is real devotee. But we want to be devotee. But these feelings, giving them position as a devotee. Who have these feelings, we want to be devotee, that feelings given to them as position as devotee.
So the aspiration.
That's correct. Goswami said.
Yeah.
Jipuri said, Tirtha is the Moise Logisto, Jagai Madai with the Moise Papist. But I am the worst person But Nityananda Prabhu's mercy is so high, powerful. Then Nityananda Prabhu rectified me. Then I am doing this job. Glory is all going to Nityananda by his comment. But he is telling, I am not that person. But it is Nityananda Prabhu's mercy giving me that service to do.
To show the glory of Janata.
So that's mercy. But we not consider he is Purisakit or Jagai Madai Hoite. He is Pakistan.
Oftentimes devotees say, oh, it's Krishna's arrangement for this or that. So many things. So that's...
Yes, they can say, but if it is their real feelings, no difficulty there. But mostly they are cheating.
like in many
Mostly
occurrences.
100%,
So many times.
100% they are cheating. If anyone will tell, he is cheating. Because we will realize his own action. When a cow killed by his car accident, he is telling it is Krishna's will. And this house is my house. This pond is my pond. This wife is my wife. Everything is mine. And when cow killed by his motor accident, he is telling it is by the grace of Krishna. This is the different. And we cheated all die. Very difficulty to harmonize with that guru or person. Lastly, we have seen many things in the Guru Maharaj's character when he is not taking any cloth also. In that time, he is always telling me, that was his person, but he was in consciousness as Siddha Mahapurush, yes, he is. But accepting loss. That was his generosity. But that time we think many things. Now we see, so we are seeing many things. He is remembering Nityananda Prabhu. Always. If we want rescue, yes. Then Nityananda Prabhu, he is the super rescuer. But he already rescued. He already living upper level. But his feelings always searching mercy of Nityananda. Very difficult, all to harmonize. But pure, servitor, pure, pure devotee only can harmonize. Otherwise, to get harmony, that's also very difficult. We have seen his sufferings. But it is from which level God wants to show us. That's also important. But never asking Krishna anything. One day he's feeling so very uneasy situation. But I am hiding something. I tell you. Hiding something means pain. I cannot say pain because it will be offensive. He is getting pain. If I say, that will be offensive. But one day happened that, and Govinda was personally my attendant. I engage Govinda because I have seen he is very good attendant. But he also polluted by that guard. Very bad guard. And Gurmaj wants to oust her, but I know if Gurmaj will try to oust her, she will make some show, going to hang, etc., etc. Then Gurmaj will be in trouble, I shall be in trouble. Then I don't, now not necessary to oust anyone, I shall see. I have futures. You not try to do that. Two person Nimai and that guard. Gurmaj ousted Nimai. 2 times Gurmaj ousted Nimai. That time Gurmaj was strong. And last time Gurmaj was sick, showing sick. But I could not necessarily make anything. It is later I said, what don't worry for me. And Gurmaj knows they will go anti. Then wants to clean this. My position wants to make clean. I told not necessary, I can face. Don't worry for that. But that time, one day, that officer told to see his painful situation. Maharaj, I shall give you Japamala. You can do some japa now. Your mind will go to japa. And some guilt. Oh, no, Japamala, not for me. Give to Govinda Maharaj. This is what I remember very well. Everything give to Govinda Maharaj. I am now in thinking about lotus feet done. Very clearly goes. But actually his situation is so high situation, we cannot conceive it. But to Thakur also last time, that used cloth. He was always without cloth. They are very consciously can express that. I am not telling you naked. This word I am not using. But first comes to me naked. But I cannot use that word. Not taking cloth. That means naked.
No, dignified.
I dignified. Anything you say dignified with about Guru, about Vaishnavas.
When you're telling about Saraswati Thakur, you always say restaurant food.
Now, always would be careful about Guru Vaishnava. Anything must be careful. But he told to give it to Govinda Maharaj. And I'm thinking, I am not chanting, and he's telling to give to Govinda Maharaj. I'm chanting very lately. I have no time when I say chant. And it is my chanting. I am thinking that this is my chanting. This way my life must make settle. Then service to the devotees, that is my everything. And Sri Thakur and Guru Maharaj, they given that. Otherwise, Sri Thakur, why told 4 rounds? He knows 4 rounds also not will get time. Very heavy. Your tongue is mundane, material tongue. It is not spiritual tongue. What you will chant? Anything you will chant, that will be material chanting. Not spiritual anything. That is forced chanting. But you try. You have no service, appointment or engagement. You must. And by mouth you can chant always. Not with mala maybe. And that position is another position, servitor position.
So if we're chanting, Maharaj, and maybe
Chanting, everyone is necessary to chant. Who have no job in hand, but who have some job for the service to Guru Vaishnava, Bhagavan. He first engages himself to churning the milk to come out from mother. Then Krishna will eat like that. Our line is very perfect line. When I'm seeing all the devotees, 3 o'clock, wake up. Almost 3 o'clock, everyone, maybe someone earlier. Because I have 3 o'clock every day at the room. Looking at devotee. But who have appointment, who have engagement, he have no thought. And that day I was very surprised. The Purva wants to chant also. But he's always chanting. I last few months, because I look from this material feelings. Never. We was wrong. He not was unconscious. Fully conscious. But fully unconscious. And some action we have seen. Through that we can say. And now they go from cause, short, We are so unqualified. Cannot realize everything. What's actually talking? It is manifested in our group of devotees. Mostly, I would say, they are following consciously or unconsciously, I do not know. But heartedly, wholeheartedly, they are trying to follow. In the meantime, some disturbance somewhere coming in their mind. That is natural. Actually, I am feeling very much inspired with our growth of the devotees. Too much inspired. And that is my strength, actually. This is my strength. When I'm seeing this thing, I'm thinking, oh, we are so fortunate. That's means. And some disturbance also. Because I am eating all the water. Too much hungry. And waiting for this is prasadam. Yes, it is very easy. With no problem. No.
This we got it from here. Yes. We just will be all it's yes.
You know, I
That's finding is probably
What was the modest
No, but then, no.
Well, teachers in the school, you know, like not cooking.
That's a love.
That's all. It's fun. I just was, I think
and give some energy for this purpose of new temple in London. I told it will come within 1 year, very good temple. And I also participate with you all. I said, if I am not disturbed by India, and now India running, our not running happily, but political situation is very bad. If that will be settled, then no problem will come for us. And we can do some seva in London. This is my plan. But Krishna knows what will be, but I am sure within 1 year it is coming out.
Political means Indian political.
Disturbance, and they do not want to carry our things.
Yeah.
And then I was in behind. I come and forward. I am using horse because I am going faster and arranging for the devotee. In the middle, I said, "What happened? The fully not will take." Then I get down. And I told, what happened? Oh, no, we not will carry the luggage. They done some nonsense, our brahmachari. They are always proud. But something happened. Then I support to the brahmachari, give support and support also to them. This time you cannot say no, because still from here one might some choti center. And they said, no, Maharaj, we not will go. Then if you not will go, I shall carry my luggage. And all brahmachari will carry. And they said, you cannot do, you need kuli. I told, kuli आसमान से मंगाएगा. तुम घबराओ मत, देखो क्या होता है. ऐसा ही बोल के, I shall bring kuli from the heaven. Don't worry for that. Then I have taken one bunch of luggage and I am moving. You take everyone and come. And then Kuli was very shocked. For Maharaj himself. Oh, no, Maharaj, no, Maharaj, no, Maharaj, you don't do. No, I said, I can carry. Maybe it will take 2 hours. But I must carry. It is my job. You are helping me. Then there, it broke. Yeah. When necessary, Krishna will arrange something. Then Asman se kuli mangaika. Asman se house will come. House will come from heaven. Anyway, when it is necessary. But necessary, the enthusiasm inside the boat. Then everything will be. London is very cheaper city for house. I am saying, if you want in Calcutta, you not will get a house. But within 1 day, you can rent one house in London.
Yes.
But if you will try in Calcutta, you not will get. Not will get a month a house back. Yes, yes, in this month. Time in morning time. Afternoon I have some engagement. Morning after 7 o'clock. My okay. I am well.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
We'll come down to them. It's too much.
Ronnie.
Yes.
Huh? It's your.
You upset?
He can never come
As they.
as the title.
Also. Really, dear.
What's that? What's that?
And he's meditating his own self.
Yeah.
And asking to go there. Give me permission. I shall watch you. And meditation is very beautiful meditation. Clean cloth, Dippa Sri Hari making tilaka, Pancham Sumala Nitan, and there is Tulasi Mala in that day. And Pancham Sumala Nitan. Dippa Sri Hari Pancham Sumala Nitan. Bhakti Sri Harinama Varna Subhakam Sri Kanda Liptan Puna Pujang Sukmang Navambaram. New and nice cloth. Very. Dimalata Nitan Bahantiltan. And formation coming with touch of transcendental service. That moment becoming transcendental. Everything. And asking permission to go there, to give me permission. Jai Sri Guru Pada Padmanikate Sevat Sukhan Chatmana. Then worshipping the deities. And Apavitro Pavitravada Sadbhava Sangatunda. This mantra also. First reciting Apavitro Pavitravada. I do not know I am clean or not. Externally I may be clean, but internally may not be. Sadbhava Sangatunda. Anyhow, I am remembering the Lord and not even in form with Lord that Harina, Hari-katha Maharaj. I am chanting and remembering, and then I am becoming pious. This is the meaning of mantra. You know that? Apavitro Pavitrava Sarvava Sangatunda. Just my Pundarika Kansa Bhatta Adantana Sutri. Everything becoming pious. Shuchi, what is the English of Shuchi? Pure and pure. Pure? No. Pure?
How do you make wine?
Then there is that in Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu, Sri Vishnu. Vishnu Charan Matrena Krishnasya Saranadhari Sarva Papani Yashanti Vyasa Bhuyatam Sansaya Satyam Valinge Vipra Sri Hare Nama Mangalam Param Shastayanam Ninang Asteva Gatirannaka Madhavo Madhavo Bachi Madhavo Madhavo Vidhi Sharanti Sadhava Sarvi Sabjesu Madhava Lava Stejang Jas Stejang Uta Stejang Prabhava Yeta Vindivara Syama Hridayastu Janardana Om Vishnu Om Vishnu Om Vishnu and throwing some water and doing archa. Started. Bhasan Padra Urdhva Atmaniya etc. Davasanam Idam Tantam and from and Mahaprabhu's hand, Radha Krishna's hand, Gurudeva's hand, meditation. Archer is very nice for pious devotees. They can do it very happy. Everyone not enthusiastic with archer. They are fearful to archer. But someone very enthusiastic, like Bharatiya. I'm watching everything I'm watching. When I'm coming here, everything watching. I wake up 3 o'clock. I'm cotton. Yeah. Sometimes I'm seeing Bharatiya with he was very regular. And 3:15 or 3:10, he was around 3:30. 3:30. Around him. Watching around.
I'll bring up one. Fine, but you're so
program now. You said so down. I'm sure the show gave me the program. But I think it's CD song. It's a house. They will be on it. They know the new stones from it.
Power head.